You didn't really think one game could stop the Hellebunker, did you? You idiots!
Get ready to fly!
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan. Carter Nolan is behind the camera.
Yes, I am.
This is your first time tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe on your way in. Leave a like. We'd appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in. We react to every single Jets game of the season, all 82. This is the third year we've been doing it, so we've done a lot at this point. We are at game 42 right now, where the Jets defeat the Buffalo Sabres in Buffalo 4-2. It was a stressful win, but one that they accomplished. And they really did, after a horrible night in Detroit 2 nights ago, where Connor Hellebuyck had the worst game of his career. And despite an offensive showing from the Winnipeg Jets being evident, the defense collapsed upon itself. Tonight, we got a lot better defensively, and we did what we had to survive this game. It was not always pretty, but the Jets found a way to get out of it alive. They limited Tage Thompson for the first part here. Like, the main thing was limiting Tage Thompson. Going in, I was thinking here, I'm like, I've accepted the fact that Tage Thompson is getting a 6-point night. Like, it's going to be ugly for us. But no, we did a good job limiting him. Let's go into the first period. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is in net. That is still the greatest name in history of names. Against Connor Hellebuyck. Nothing really of major to report. Saku Maenalainen draws into the lineup for the first time in a while. Morgan Barron comes out of the lineup. Nothing changes on the defensive front, which is, fine. I'd have liked Ville to play eventually, but whatever. I think they still need to move guys around. I think they have David Gustafsson with injury. I think Morgan Barron has an undisclosed, short-term injury. That's why they could put him in without, jumbling the cap and having to move a guy around like they did with Esimont, Tony Nato, and Harkins, respectively. So it was kind of like a jumbled mess to get it in, but it worked. It worked. The roster slotted in fine. First period is really boring. It was a boring, this game was not exciting until the back half, I want to say. The first half of this game takes forever. Jets would score first, though, however, off a Dylan Samberg shot to make it 1-0 reaction here.
Is that a Samberg goal? So, Jackson, I must ask you now.
Well, Philly's going to the AHL. You heard it here first.
Samberg's just too good, apparently.
Jets get on the board first. Nate Schmidt with the only assist on that. Good for both those guys. They could use the points, to be honest. And the Jets will have a 1-0 lead going into the second period. The second period is bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's a wonder the Jets come out with a 2-1 lead after the second period. But the second period, the Jets just do not play their game. They collapse a lot upon themselves. They give out way too much zone time to the Buffalo Sabres. The penalties were a little bit soft, I'm going to be honest. The elbowing to Adam Lowry was really soft. The hook on Alex Tuck was pretty soft. The slash on Josh Morrissey just wasn't a slash. It's and this goes both ways. It just happened that I named two Jets penalties that I didn't think were penalties, but also, I saw stuff that the Sabres got called for, and I'm like, that's not really a penalty, is it? That's not really much. The Sabres would score to make it 1-1 reaction here.
No, it's awesome.
This is unbelievable. I am not feeling the vibes, man. I'm feeling the groove. Buffalo?
Buffalo, you say?
Yeah, just an unfortunate breakdown down low. They scored to tie it. Jets, though, would get one back the other way. Josh Morrissey with a ripper from the high slot beats Pekka Luukkonen to make it 2-1 reaction here.
Norris's got one. Norrisy. Did you know, Jackson, that he is second in the league in Norris voting right now? What will do? Raggy Roo.
Now, it's funny because going into the third period, the Jets have only lost one game going into the third period with a lead. I can't even tell which one it was. It's they don't lose if they're going into the third period in the lead. It's a weird fact, but it's one that I love because it shows that this team knows how to finish a game properly. They did, but they made it really stressful. The Sabres were pressuring the hell out of the Jets to the point where finally they would score to make it 2-2 reaction here.
You just let Tyson Jost score on you in 2023. To be fair, though, I think they're going way too much through the motions in their own zone. Like, this is definitely a testament to that. They need to wake up. Garbage coverage.
Jets were collapsing upon themselves. However, Connor Hellebuyck played great. Mike Award for the worst Jet. Let's see here. It's a tough call for the worst Jet tonight. I thought a lot of them looked pretty well done. It's funny, too, because the guy on my chopping block was going to be Carson Kuhlman because I felt like he was really getting beaten up a lot along the boards, and he wasn't really having great board play and being able to manage the physical game that was happening with him with the Sabres. However, he scored later tonight, so I can't really give it to him. This is a toughie. Worst Jet tonight.
You gotta make up your mind, dude.
I'm aware of that. Thank you for sharing that. We'll go with Sakuminalainen? Maybe? Kevin Stenlund, fuck it. Fuck it. When in doubt, Stenny, catch this. Catch these hands. But yeah, no. Jets and Sabres got into the craziest on-ice shift, it felt like. Back and forth. Chances on both ends. A 2-0 for the Sabres gets stopped. Morrissey makes a great job to stop it from the wraparound as well. And then back the other way, Kyle Connor on a breakaway makes it 3-2 reaction.
Yeah! Woo! Let's go! Back and forth and back and forth! Woo! Yes!
Holy Christ, I don't know how Jost did not put that in the net. That net was so wide open.
A great move by Kyle Connor, who just puts himself in the net as well, just for good measure, evidently enough. And then the Jets pretty much have to cocoon their lead, which they do effectively, but ugly. It's ugly, but effective. Like, there were so many chances to the point where Jeff Skinner thought the puck was in. DeMello bats the puck out of midair while it's approaching the line. Hellebuyck reaches back with his pads to catch it. It was just really, really messy, but thankfully Carson Kuhlman goes and scores on the empty netter to make it 4-2 reaction here.
Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Attaboy, Kuhlman! Woo!
Let's go. Good for him. You know what? Good for him. He deserved to get a goal as a Jet.
So Kuhler heads Prevail as the Jets, despite dropping and getting their 5-game win streak snapped in Detroit, get back on it and win in Buffalo, which is good because, to be honest, I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys, I think we're losing tomorrow to the Pittsburgh Penguins. There are some bad variables. There's some bad juju coming for us right now. We're playing the Eastern Conference team. It's an away game. It's the Penguins. It's the second night of a back-to-back. David Riddick is in net, and it's being shown on Sportsnet. We are fucked. We're fucked. We're not winning that game. But, at least now we've got one banked, right? Just don't lose to Arizona on Sunday then. But yeah, 3 stars of the game. Connor Hellebuyck gets the first star, bouncing back beautifully after the terrible night that he had in Detroit. 3rd star is Carson Kuhlman, getting his first as a Jet to help seal the game here. Josh Morrissey would get the honorable mention. And I'm going to give Nikolai Ehlers the second star of the game as he recorded another multi-point game, hitting Kyle Connor on the perfect feed and getting another assist on the Josh Morrissey goal. By the way, it has to be said, Nikolai Ehlers has looked phenomenal since returning. He's got multi-goal games in 3 out of his 6 games played this year, and he's pretty much just putting himself back on pace to at least reach 30 points, which is, for a guy who missed the majority of the season, is an exceptional feat to have. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like. Comment down below your thoughts on this game. I really want to know, did you guys think this was a good game, or do you think it was a bad game that we got bailed out of? Let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Connor, the old special top for Connor.